Hello friends and welcome back to Easy English Explanation by Pooja Joshi. So today we are going to start with Standard 10 First Flight Book lesson number chapter number 4 from the Diary of Anne Frank by Anne Frank. So today we are going to start this lesson, so it will be the first part of the lesson. Before that, I would like to tell you that what all you will get in my today's video. So today I'll be telling you something about the diary, what made Anne to write the diary, who was she, and few things about her. Then we are going to read the lesson, as well as you will get some very crucial, very important photographs, pics, as well as the word meanings. तो आज मैं आपको लेसन नंबर 4 फ्रॉम द डायरी ऑफ एन फ्रैंक का फर्स्ट पार्ट करवाती हूँ, जो एन फ्रैंक के बारे में है. उसने अपनी डायरी लिखी है और ये डायरी उसने क्यों, कहाँ लिखी, कैसे लिखी, और उसके बारे में कुछ और इम्पॉर्टेंट बातें, और आपको कुछ पिक्स दिखाऊंगी, कुछ फ़ोटोग्राफ्स दिखाऊंगी, और उसके साथ हम ये लेसन भी पढ़ेंगे और उसका मीनिंग समझेंगे. So let's start the fun without wasting any more time now. From the diary of Anne Frank. Can you see this picture here? She is a beautiful girl named as Anne Frank or Annalise Marie Frank. So now let's see about her diary which she wrote. It became very popular and it got published on in the month of August 1947. So let's see. Before you read, Annalise Marie Annie Frank, 12th June 1929, February March 1945, was a German-born Jewish girl. She was a Jewish girl, German-born, who wrote while in hiding with her family and 4 friends in Amsterdam during the German occupation of the Netherlands in World War II. Her family had moved to Amsterdam after the Nazis gained power in Germany, but were trapped when the Nazi occupation extended into the Netherlands. As persecutions against the Jewish population increased, the family went into hiding in July 1942 in hidden rooms in her father Otto Frank's office building. After 2 years in hiding, the group was betrayed and transported to the concentration camp system, where Anne died of typhus in Bergen-Belsen within days of her sister Margot Frank. Her father Otto, the only survivor of the group, returned to Amsterdam after the war ended to find that her diary had been saved. Convinced that it was a unique record, he took action to have it published in English under the name The Diary of a Young Girl. Yes, you all know now by this time that young girl was none other than Annie Frank, or her full name as written here is Annalise Frank. So let's see here. She was German, but she was a born Jewish girl. Jew is one different religion. What is the meaning of Jews? Jews means in Hindi it is Yahudi. That is a member of people or cultural community whose religion is Judaism, and they belong originally to they are the ancient Hebrew people. Okay. So I'll note down the meaning for you also. You'll able to write these meanings in the video as well. Who wrote while in hiding with her family and 4 friends. She was hiding and she was with her family She had 4 friends. When did she hide? When there was the German occupation of Netherlands in World War II. Germans took over. They occupied. They had Netherlands under their reign during the World War II. Her family had moved to Amsterdam when the Nazis gained power in Germany. All this you must be reading in history in details, but I'll just tell you something about it in short. So when the Nazis were in power, then the Jew people were treated very, very badly, and there was oppression and persecutions of the Jewish population. When the Nazis' occupation extended into the Netherlands, as persecutions against the Jewish population increased, the family went into hiding. When they were treated very badly, persecutions were going on. What is the meaning of persecutions? Persecutions means I'll tell you the meaning of persecutions first. Persecutions means that utpidan, that zulm, that hostility and ill treatment against a particular race or caste or against a particular group of people. That is persecution. They were very badly treated by the Nazis in Germany, and they went to Netherlands, but Netherlands was also covered by the Germans. The Nazi occupation then extended, then it went up, occupation went and extended up to the Netherlands. The family went into hiding. They had to hide in July 1942 in hidden rooms in her father Otto Frank's office building. So they were hiding in some hidden rooms to escape from the Nazis, because Nazis were killing them unnecessarily. Nazis believed in genocide. Genocide means deliberately they were killing large number of people with an aim of destroying whole group of that people, Jews. They hated Jews, so they were killing them. So there was need for Anne Frank and her family to stay in a hidden place. But then also after 2 years in hiding, the group was betrayed and transported. Betrayed means somebody ditched them, betrayed them, and they were shifted and sent to concentration camp system. Concentration camp system means there was a system which was made by the Hitler and Nazi group, and concentration camp means a place where the large number of people, they were kept, and especially they were political prisoners. They were kept there to give too much of bonded labor, and they were kept in a very less space and without any facilities, very inadequate facilities they had, and they had to wait for their mass execution. They had to wait for getting themselves killed in that concentration camps. Oh my God. Where Annie died of typhus. Typhus is a kind of disease which has a common fever symptoms, and because of typhus she died in Bergen-Belsen, and after her sister died, Margot Frank died, and after that Annie Frank also died, and her mother also may have died, because here her father Otto was the only survivor of the group. He returned to Amsterdam after the war ended, and he found that my daughter's diary is still here. His daughter's diary was there and it had been saved. When he went through the diary, he found diary very nice, convincing, and it was like a unique memory and very well written by her daughter Anne Frank. So he took that diary to get it published, and the diary was published in 1947. सो अब मैं आपको थोड़ा हिंदी में इसके बारे में बता देती हूँ. यहाँ पे ये जो गर्ल है एनेलिस मैरी फ्रैंक, मतलब हमारी एनी फ्रैंक, वो 12 जून 1929 को बॉर्न हुई थी और फरवरी मार्च 1945 तक थी. उसके बाद वो मर चुकी थी. और ये एक जर्मन में पैदा हुई जूइश गर्ल थी। ये ज्यू जो यहूदी रिलीजन होता है, इनसे ये जब नाजीज़ ने अटैक किया, जर्मन्स ने अटैक किया नीदरलैंड्स पे वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 के दरमियान, दूसरे विश्व युद्ध के दरमियान, उस वक्त एनी और उसकी फैमिली एम्स्टर्डम में छुपी हुई थी ऑलरेडी। तो यहाँ पे उनकी फैमिली एम्स्टर्डम में चली गई थी, पर उसके बाद जब नाज़ी पावर में आए जर्मनी ने, तो ये नाज़ी का ऑक्यूपेशन, जो नाज़ी ने अपना राज्य और ज़्यादा आगे तक बढ़ाया, नीदरलैंड्स तक बढ़ाया, और इसमें ये नाज़ी लोग यहूदियों के बहुत खिलाफ थे। जूइश को जहाँ से देखते थे वहाँ पकड़ के मार देते थे, उन लोगों को ग्रुप में मार देते थे, उनको बहुत टॉर्चर करते थे, क्योंकि उनका मकसद ही यही था कि जूइश पॉपुलेशन को दुनिया से ख़त्म करना, हटाना। तो ये फैमिली, एन और उसके मम्मी पापा, उसकी बहन, उनकी फैमिली, उनके पापा की ऑफिस के कुछ छुपे हुए कमरों में ये लोग जुलाई 1942 से रहना शुरू किया ये लोग, पर किसी ने उन्हें धोखा दिया और उस वजह से उन लोगों को कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप भेजा गया। तो जहाँ कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप होते हैं, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप का क्या मतलब है कि जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप होते हैं वो ऐसी जगह होती है कि जहाँ ये वॉर प्रिजनर्स हो, जो युद्ध में बंदी हों, जो कैदी हों, जो जिन लोगों को मारना चाहते हैं, या हम जिन लोगों को फोर्सफुली बॉन्डेड लेबर, कुछ श्रम कराना चाहते हैं, बहुत तंग करते हैं उन्हें ज़बरदस्ती बांध के रखते हैं और उन्हें राह देखने के लिए मजबूर करते हैं, अपनी मौत की राह देखने के लिए मजबूर करते हैं, तो उन्हें कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप सिस्टम कहते हैं। ये कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप सिस्टम नाजियों के द्वारा चलाया गया था, और जहाँ पे एनी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप सिस्टम में आके वो टाइफस नाम की बीमारी से बर्जन बेल्सन में वो मर गई अपने सिस्टर मार्गोट फ्रैंक के कुछ ही दिनों बाद। और उसके पिता ओटो सिर्फ एक ही ऐसे व्यक्ति थे जो बचे थे, और वो वापस आए एम्स्टर्डम में, और जब युद्ध ख़त्म हुआ उसके बाद उन्होंने देखा कि वो डायरी भी सही सलामत है, तो उन्हें वो डायरी मिली, और वो डायरी को पढ़ के वो काफ़ी इम्प्रेस हुए, और उन्हें लगा ये बहुत ही एक अच्छा रिकॉर्ड है, एक अलग रिकॉर्ड है, दुनिया को ये रिकॉर्ड मिलना चाहिए सब, ताकि ये डायरी सब पढ़ सकें। तो उन्होंने वो डायरी पब्लिश कराई इंग्लिश में, और उस डायरी को नाम दिया गया द डायरी ऑफ अ यंग गर्ल, जो लेसन हम आज पढ़ने वाले हैं, डायरी ऑफ अ यंग गर्ल। अब हम चलते हैं सेकंड पैराग्राफ की तरफ। लेट्स मूव टू द सेकंड पैराग्राफ। द डायरी वॉज गिवन टू एन फ्रैंक फॉर हर 13th birthday and chronicles the events of her life from 12th June until its final entry of 1st August 1944. ये डायरी एन फ्रैंक को उसके बर्थडे पे मिली थी। शी रिसीव्ड इट on her 13th birthday as a birthday present, and it shows, it describes the events of her life from 12th June। उसी दिन से उसने डायरी लिखना शुरू किया। वो नोटबुक मिली थी, नोटबुक को उसने डायरी की तरह कंसिडर किया था। मैं आपको यहाँ पे उसकी दिखा सकती हूँ उसकी डायरी। ये टाइफस नाम का बुखार की जिसकी वजह से एनी की मृत्यु हो गई, उसकी जान गई। टाइफस एक तरह का टाइफस फीवर है जो इन्फेक्शियस होता है, और इसके सिम्टम्स फीवर, हेडेक और रैशेस हो जाते हैं, बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन होता है। ये बर्जन बेल्सन कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप की तस्वीर है। ये कैंप्स में बहुत बुरी तरह से रखे जाते थे कैदी। यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं जैसे कैदियों को बहुत टॉर्चर और बहुत ही मानसिक शारीरिक यातनाएं दी जाती थी। They were treated very cruelly, very ill treated. They were treated badly and they had to wait for their death. ये एन फ्रैंक की नोटबुक, जिसे वो डायरी बनाकर डायरी की तरह लिखा था उसने। देखिए, अब हम वापस आ जाते हैं यहाँ पे जहाँ से हमने शुरू किया था सेकंड पैराग्राफ। The diary, it was eventually translated from its original Dutch into many languages and became one of the world's most widely read books. ये डायरी दुनिया की सबसे ज़्यादा पढ़ी गई किताबों में से एक है। This diary is read most widely. Many people have read this diary and it was eventually translated from original Dutch. ये पहले डच में लिखी गई थी, उसके बाद ये काफ़ी सारी अलग लैंग्वेजेस में ट्रांसलेट हुई। इसके बारे में कुछ फिल्में भी बनी हैं, टेलीविज़न पे भी काम हुआ है और थिएट्रिकल प्रोडक्शंस भी बने हैं, और यहाँ तक कि ओपेरा भी बना है, एक डांस म्यूज़िकल फॉर्म भी बना है based on the diary. So there have been several films, television, theatrical productions, or even an opera. Described as the work of a mature and insightful mind, the diary provides an intimate examination of daily life under Nazi occupation. Anne Frank has become one of the most renowned and discussed of the Holocaust victims. So यहाँ पे ये एक बहुत ही मैच्योर वर्क है और बहुत इंसाइटफुल, बहुत ही इंटेलिजेंट और क्लेवर वर्क. दिस वर्क इज़ वेरी मैच्योर एंड वेरी इंटेलिजेंट वर्क बाय द यंग गर्ल ऑफ 13 years. That is Anne Frank. And this diary, it provides a very close examination. How was her life? How was others' life under the Nazi occupation of Germany as well as the Netherlands? And she is she has become famous. She has become renowned, and she has discussed that what is faced by the Holocaust victims. Now I'll tell you the meaning of Holocaust. Holocaust means, the other name for Holocaust is Shoah. That is genocide of Europeans, Jews during the World War II. That is the deliberate killing of Jews just because they were Jews and they were hated by the other group, that is the Nazis. So with this we end the first page of the lesson, and we will continue in the second part with the other page. So this was just an introduction from the diary of Anne Frank. ये सिर्फ एक इंट्रोडक्शन वीडियो था बिफोर यू रीड फर्स्ट पेज लेसन का. तो अगले पार्ट में हम जल्दी से जल्दी मिलेंगे आपके साथ लेसन फ्रॉम द डायरी ऑफ एन फ्रैंक लेके. टिल दैट टाइम, टू टेक वेरी वेरी गुड केयर ऑफ़ योर सेल्फ. बाय बाय, सी यू.